Let's welcome over the world number one, Novak Djokovic, who is looking very sharp tonight, I might add. Now, my friend, away from tennis for a moment, on a serious note, you played at the Barclays Championship, you had a terrific success there, but there's awards that are given out, and you were given an award for your charitable work, which, and I've read about it. Just tell us what it is all about. It's just fantastic what you do.
Yeah, it's incredible. First of all, good evening to everybody and Happy New Year. It's great to be back in Perth. And yeah, it was an exceptional experience to be able to receive the award for humanitarian work from His Highness Prince William in Albert Hall during the tennis tournament. And I think that Albert Hall is most exceptional tennis venue that I have ever seen in my life, and you know, he also is a great example of somebody that cares about youth around the world, allows kids to have a shot at their dream, you know, and gets them off the street and allows them to play sports. So this is something that my foundation can identify with. We've been trying to focus in the last couple of years on preschool education, renovating kindergartens, and getting also a lot of underprivileged kids and kids in rural areas to come to big cities and have the opportunity to choose what they want to do in their life, and you know, come from a small country that has been through a lot of trouble in last 20-30 years, wars and economical crisis, and so a lot of kids don't dare to dream. So it's a great thing that through the foundation we can give something in return, and we can allow them to, you know, to dream.
And I think it's sensational, and you're very much a role model, and I know that you take that role very seriously.
Yeah, of course. I mean, Anna, I mean, myself, Janko, and just some of the few tennis players are coming from our country, and of course all the athletes. And for a country that has been through a lot of difficult times, as I said, in last 20-30 years, you know, it's great to have so much sports success, and I think people rely and appreciate what the athletes do around the world, and so that kind of gives us even more responsibility, but also pleasure to represent our country. And you know, we always try to do it in a nice way, and obviously this is one of the events and one of those special weeks when we get to have our Serbian flag next to our name, so, and get to see a lot of flags on the stadium, and it's great. You know, it's beautiful arena, a New Perth arena, and it's a fantastic event. I love coming back here and love seeing Miss Lucy Hopman for many years already, since 2007, the first time we came here. So it's a great honor to be here again.
Well, it's a great pleasure to have you here, and keep up that good work. I know you don't look for accolades,
Thanks.
But that is terrific. Now, sitting in some airport a couple of weeks ago, and I opened up the newspaper, and I'd like to read through the newspaper, and I saw something about your name. Oh yeah, Novak. Donkey cheese. And I thought, loco, oh boy, he's lost the plot. Tell us about donkey cheese.
Okay, well, I'm going to start for the people who probably don't know about that. A few weeks ago, there is one farm in Serbia that produces apparently donkey cheese. First of all, I don't know how can they milk the donkey, but apparently they produce this cheese that is exceptional, and that is very expensive, apparently around 1,000 euros for 1 kilogram, and they came up to a restaurant that my father owns, and they offered the business corporation. So a few days after that, they had a press conference, and they said that you know, they already have the cooperation with us without us getting back to them. And the next thing I know, that I seen the papers writing about that we bought the whole supply of the donkey cheese. So. I haven't tried the donkey cheese. I'm really looking forward to that. And
at 1,000 euros a kilo, so
yeah. Well, there is another offer, 5,000 euros if you want to take a swim or bath in donkey milk. So if you want, I can arrange you that if you want to come to Serbia
Jeez.
anytime. And I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I never tried it, so
No.
if I get it, I'll send some to you.
I would look forward to receiving it with a nice cracker biscuit. Mate, I won't keep you, but it is a great pleasure to have you. You've always had a terrific time in the Australia. You've played well here, and then you've gone on to Melbourne and played very well there. Good luck with your defence of the Australian Open
Thank
title.
you. Thank
Good
you
luck
very
for the
much.
year.
Thanks.
Novak Djokovic, what a pleasure to talk with him.